I'm a criminal. What's up, Trinidad and Tobago? This morning, something was brought to my attention, right? My girlfriend, or I should say my fiancée, we're not married yet, but soon, she had ordered some things online. And of course, they had to ship it in, and the service provider for that sent her an email updating her of what is prohibited by law to be shipped into Trinidad and Tobago. So I asked her to forward me the email, and I'll read the email out here now for people to hear. I mean, it's good, right? Just a little something to share with the rest of the world so that you too would know what you can and cannot, order online. It cannot be shipped into the country. Okay? Some things they require a permit. Anyway, the email reads as follows. As part of our efforts to maintain the efficiency of our operations, we will be updating you periodically, both with new procedures and reminders of applicable policies. These updates are important as they will contain valuable information to help keep your online shopping and shipping experience enjoyable. Let me get some more here. Customs update restricted items. I'll see if I could get a picture of it too to put up so that people could get to read it for themselves. Customs update restricted items. Please note that Customs will be inspecting all packages to ensure compliance with law. I don't know who's the English teacher here. As such, they can and will seize all items listed below and any other prohibited items. This is not an exhaustive list. Need to look up that word too. I'm not sure what exhaustive means, but I'll look it up. Item. It is in like 3 columns, and then they have rows. So I'm guessing it's probably just the description of the item. Let you know if it's prohibited or not, and then they'll have a note attached to each one. So it goes as follows: item, then importation, then notes. Right? So that's the order I'll be relaying it. Adult toys, prohibited, do not ship. That is it. The item is adult toys. Importation note listed as it is prohibited, and notes do not ship. That's what it says. Camouflage pattern, prohibited, do not ship. This applies to any color camouflage, and any item bearing a camouflage pattern, including headphones, game controllers, shoes, clothing, etc. I can't even have a camouflage controller. Okay. Cigarettes / tobacco / any tobacco products, prohibited, do not ship. Honey, prohibited, do not ship. Holsters, permit required. Customer must present his or her own valid firearms user's license and ID directly to Customs. Plants, prohibited, do not ship. That's it. Seeds, permit required. Import permit, phytosanitary, I hope I pronounced that right, phytosanitary certificate, and purchase invoice required. Okay, and there's a link here to view requirements. I'm not going to do that. Soil. People go bring in soil. Anyways. Soil, prohibited, do not ship. That's it. Toy guns, prohibited, do not ship. This includes toy guns and brightly colored toy guns with brightly colored muzzles, as well as paintball and airsoft guns. I'm a criminal. This is illegal. These items, they fire projectiles like this. Soft foam darts. Soft, harmless. They do nothing. This, you can't ship. This is illegal to ship into the country. Wow, 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 wow. What a country we live in. I'm a criminal. These things just ridiculous to me. Anyways, ridiculous to me. Alright, so I'll continue reading the email here. We must emphasize that despite the allowance for some items to be cleared with the presentation of applicable licenses, it is the responsibility of customs to enforce strict compliance with the law. And I understand and I respect that, right? If it's the law, it is customs' responsibility, as they say, to enforce the law and enforce the strict policies and things regarding the law. As such, they can request additional information as they may deem necessary to ensure they fulfill legal obligations. Understood. Our shipping fees remain payable in the event of an item being seized by customs. I suspect is okay because they would already spend their resources or whatever to get the item to come here, so you had to reimburse them. That's what you're paying them for in the first place, right? No beef with the service provider. I'm a criminal. Alright, so I just want to get back to the part with the I'm turning off this fan. Yeah, I just want to get back to the part concerning the camouflage clothing and pattern. In that part, there's a link in the email. They sent a link as well. Camouflage pattern prohibited. Do not ship. This applies to any camouflage and any item bearing a camouflage pattern, including headphones, game controllers, shoes, clothing, etc. And there's a link, view customs notice. So I'll click on it and they send you to, I guess it's a part of their website, customs website that is, and it reads as follows: Customs and Excise Division, Ministry of Finance. I thought it would have been the Ministry of National Security, but I guess they know better. It is illegal to import, acquire, possession of, sell, and that's just how it is here. Import, acquire, possession of, sell, camouflage. This includes all items of camouflage and any color, and all colors, sorry. Legal Notice 33 of 1984 states the importation of camouflage patterns, materials. Right, let me read that over. The importation of camouflage materials is illegal unless the Minister of National Security certifies that the importation is for the use of the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force. Under Section 213 of the Customs Act, Chapter 78, :1, and if it had more to that, it is an offense to import camouflage contrary to the prohibition above, to knowingly harbor, keep, conceal, or cause to be harbored, kept, or concealed any prohibited goods, to knowingly acquire possession of, or carry, or remove, deposit, or in any manner excuse me, in any manner deal with any goods, to evade any prohibition applicable to the goods, to sell, offer for sale, or expose for sale in any goods which are prohibited. The penalty includes a fine and forfeiture of the goods. I guess you could get more at www.customs.gov.tt. I ever since this became illegal to wear camouflage, I was always concerned with why. And if memory serves me right, the reason why is because they don't want for you to be dressed in camouflage and deceive others to believe that you're actually a service person, a soldier. So I was thinking that maybe red camouflage, pink, blue, white, or white and gray, those things would be perfectly legal to wear, because I don't think anybody would see you dressed in pink camouflage and believe that you're a soldier, or blue, light blue camouflage and believe that you're a soldier. But according to what is said here, all colors are illegal, and that I find baffling. My question is, why are we spending so much time and energy on something as controversial and as a camouflage t-shirt? And a lot of the times they go out in public and women wear camouflage tights, or they might wear a camouflage top, a vest or a t-shirt or something, and women wear close-fitting clothing. Now, I'm not saying that they have an advantage or anything, or they could get away with it, but what are you really going to do if you see a woman dressed in camouflage? Are you really going to take it off of that lady and have her retreat back to her home minus that piece of clothing? I see officers do that to men. They take the pants off and just to humiliate you. That is it. And I feel like this is one of the laws that officers use, police officers, a lot of them, they use these laws just to take advantage or just to humiliate someone, just to show that they have the power to do that and get away with it, and they have no price to pay, no kind of repercussion at all. Granted, it's illegal, yes, but it doesn't do any harm as far as I see, and the only thing really comes out of it is a police officer might rough you up and humiliate you, might take off the camouflage pants and make you have to retreat home in your underwear, remove the t-shirt from you and make you have to go home bareback, and that's it. They don't ask you for no fine, because they just, to me anyway, they just satisfied with humiliating people for these trivial things. And when they behave like that, the confidence in the police is going to just plummet. We will have zero confidence in them, and instead of, when you get into some kind of trouble, you think of the police as a resource, you think of them as more of a hindrance, and you will want to seek your own vigilante style justice for yourself. And these are the kind of things that cause everyone, I should say, to not trust the police and not have any confidence in the police, because they have to uphold laws, the laws of the land, and the laws of the land are so petty and controversial. It is just minor stuff that the country shouldn't even be spending time and energy on. But then again, that's just my opinion. But I have something special in store. Now, it is easy to just sit and talk about the things in the law that you don't like, and talk about how much you have no confidence in the police, right? Well, instead of just talking about it, I decided I'm going to do something. I have a document here, Civil Services Act, Chapter 23:1. I'm not sure how to read that, so I'll just call it :1, right? I don't know if it's to call it a chapter or a subsection or something like that. Anyways, laws of Trinidad and Tobago Civil Service Act. I have this, and I'm making it my business to study this and learn the laws of the land and to understand my rights. And I'm going to be reading them out. In time, I'm going to read them out for me to share with the rest of you. And I'm going to leave a link to the YouTube channel where I'm going to be posting them. I'm going to invite you to come over there and, you know, watch the video and get to learn for yourself, so that you can get to understand what are your rights, and you can also understand what is perfectly legal and what is illegal, and maybe we could get to understand why some things are still illegal, why the laws haven't been updated, and maybe I could get a lawyer and a police officer to come to and explain some of these things and, you know, shed some light on it instead of just citizens walking around and not knowing what their rights are, not knowing what may be illegal to them, and all of these different things. But like I was saying about the camouflage clothing, it's just, to me anyways, just a waste of time and energy that I think we really shouldn't be indulging in. It's 2018, and you're telling me that a t-shirt with a particular pattern is illegal? A controller, a game control, just bring a game control from me, one of the PlayStation control right there. A game control with a camouflage pattern is illegal?
What if you already have it?
Chance. Yeah, what if I already had it? Joshua just asked a very good question. If this had a camouflage pattern, it would be illegal? This is illegal to ship in Trinidad. We bought this right in the mall. This is illegal to ship in Trinidad. This all bought right in Trinidad, right here in the mall. And these things are illegal now? Illegal to ship? I think it's only a matter of time before they say, listen, this is illegal to have. You understand? These things are just toys. Look, soft foam darts, simple toys. These things are illegal? Really? Really? I feel like there are more serious issues to be addressed. And I think that the Civil Service Act should be a part of the CXC curriculum. It should be mandatory to teach children some of the law. When they become when they become of age, you can go into society understanding what is required of you. Yeah, bring it. These are mine personal. And this, I cannot do this. I can't have these things anymore. I can't ship in these things anymore. These things are now illegal. Oh man, so which means I can no longer do this. I need to modify this one on top of this one back. What? I still hitting the ones behind. The F 17. It ricocheted and I am taking that. Why does it? 2 with 1. Did you see? Did you see 2 with 1? So, that's it for today. Join us again in the weekend when we try more new things. Like I was saying, it's kind of crazy, but I will be reading the Civil Service Act and I'll be putting the link on Facebook, and everything is going to be posted on our YouTube channel. So check it out and let's learn together, right? Peace.
Yeah, Nightmare, AKA Prime, Just Blaze. Check it. I gotta eat in this industry of life. It's hard, so any motherfucker cross my path is getting robbed. Niggas might know my name, but I ain't got no friends to grab the gun and send the robberies begin.